Also, shout out to my mum and dad for getting me that sign. It's like a whiteboard marker thing. It also has a light on it, but if I turn the light on, that happens. Hey, so as you can see by the title, today we're going to be talking about my goals for 2018. Also, Happy New Year, since this is uploaded on New Year's Day. So if you watched my videos this time last year, you might know that I also did one of these for 2017. So some of them goals I will have met, some of them I haven't, and some of them I'll be dragging over to this year to carry on working on and trying to work towards as well. So my goals last year were to get a job, which in some kind of way I did do, because I actually ended up getting 2 jobs. I got one on like the 2nd of January, like the way beginning of January, which was just being an Avon rep. I still do that, by the way, but that just basically means that I make a little bit of money. It's nowhere near anything you could get from a part-time job or anything like that, but it just basically means I've got something coming in and I'm like just above making something. So I'm not losing money, but I'm not really making money. I make like a very, very, very small amount. It just basically keeps me going. And then a few months ago I ended up getting a job in a warehouse, and then a month later having to leave because of health reasons, and it was too stressful. And so I'm still looking for a job, but I did achieve that, to be fair, because I did get 2 jobs. I only kept one of them, but I do have technically a job. I guess not a proper one though. The second one was to wake up before 9 AM every day and go to sleep before 11 PM every night. This one, when I set it, I knew wasn't going to happen really. It was really specific and a bit too ambitious. I feel like I should have just aimed for a certain amount of sleep, or just to sleep better in general. Every day, I feel like now, looking back, is really unrealistic, to be fair. I also had to eat healthily and lose weight, and I did do that for some of the year. I really did lack motivation, and I still do, but I'm going to try that again. I went through periods of being really into it and really, really trying, and then just not giving a shit and just being like, eh. So that will be one that's getting carried over. Another one was to quit smoking, which I actually ended up doing literally at the end of the year. Beginning of December, I ended up quitting. I'd wanted to for ages, and I had quit for a little while and just ended up starting back up again. But I think what really spurred me on was the fact that I went to the gender clinic and they said to start testosterone you have to stop smoking because of all these different risks and that sort of thing. Now obviously I could have winged it and just gone, yeah, I've quit smoking, and carried on smoking, like probably most people do. But I wanted to quit smoking anyway. I want to start tea, don't really want to lie, so it just made sense. And I've not really been that bothered, to be fair. So yeah. Stop smoking, yay. I also had to upload every single Sunday without missing a week. That didn't happen naturally. Some weeks I was busy or I just had no motivation, so I didn't end up uploading. And my days have since changed. I think I've changed it twice now, I don't know. And my days changed and I didn't achieve that one. Then I had to reach 500 subscribers. I mean, if you look down at the subscriber count now, I don't know when you're watching this, but at the end of this year, I have something like 1,600 and a few. Like 1,600. Which is over 1,000 more than that. And I remember I actually changed that goal from like 300 or something, because I thought, nah, I might hit that, so I want to like reach for something a bit more ambitious, which is pretty crazy and cool. I also had goals for college, which was to get my attendance to 100% and meet all assignment deadlines. That never happened, although I did pass, so I'm happy about that. I'm not at college anymore, so that's definitely not getting dragged over. And the last one was to read more, which I did. I think I read 1 book. Which is more than I would have done. Well, 2 books. I read Alex Bertie's Transmission, and I also read Shane Dawson's first book, I Hate Myself, because it was there and I fancied reading something. So I definitely didn't meet that goal, because I wanted to read at least 1 book a month, every month, and it didn't happen. So, but yeah, so those were my goals for 2017. I hit a few of them, most of them I didn't. To be fair, a lot of them were really unrealistic. Some of them were a bit pointless, like read more, what's the point? But overall I'm pretty happy. I did forget about them most of the time. So now, moving on to my goals for this year. Again, some of them will be the same. I've carried some over that I do still want to achieve and still want to work on, but a lot of them are new. So I actually have this one printed out, the other one I showed up on my computer. Don't really know why I printed this one out. Maybe I'll put it somewhere and actually look at it. So some of them are the same, but I've altered them slightly. So for example, the first one is to find a suitable job. So the first one and the other one was just to get a job, but after not being in a really stressful environment for a long period of time, and never having actually worked properly, having a proper job because of my health problems beforehand, I didn't really think of the fact that if I was put in a stressful situation, what would happen. Now I know that there's certain things that I can't do, and there are restrictions in terms of what job I can get. I can't get a full-time job, I'd need a part-time job. I can't do manual labour, and I can't do really fast-paced, really stressful jobs. So I'm basically need to look for something that I'm actually capable of doing and will be able to keep long term. So again, these goals are going to be a little bit more realistic. The second one is exactly the same as the other one, which was to eat healthy and lose weight. says lose 2 stone to get to the goal weight, and in brackets £0.5 per week, which is about what it would be to lose it over the course of a year. It's just kind of a thing there to say it's only £0.5 a week. You know, it's not massive goals. I'm not saying I want to lose like £5 a week. It's the bare minimum, I just want to get to that goal. And again, this one's the same as before, which is to upload every week without missing a video. I do want to do that, and I do want to spend more time on the videos, and I do want to get more motivated. And there's a few goals in here that also relate to that. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to upload every single week. And related back to that, the next one is just to focus more on YouTube. So it says spend more time on videos, projects and giveaways, possibly upload more. I do want to spend more time on this, and I think a good way to do that would possibly be to film several videos at a time. So like today I'm filming this video, and then I'm also filming the giveaway, the binder giveaway, because that's going up on the same day. But doing that, but with like 2 separate weeks of videos. So that way I know it's ready for the next one, and I'm ahead with videos, and sometimes I can just take a week to do whatever, and I don't have to worry about filming, and I can just edit them there and then, they're already edited as well, or I can do that later as well. And also to focus more on other things that I'll possibly be able to do with YouTube, so doing different giveaways, and trying out new things on the channel, and doing things that are kind of to do with YouTube but maybe not necessarily videos and that sort of thing, and just spending more time doing this and spending more and focusing on this a lot more, because I do really enjoy it, and I feel like I get unmotivated because I don't like film for a couple of weeks, or I leave it till the last minute and then I don't want to film, or I feel like I'm not going to put as much effort in, or I feel like it's going to be rushed, and so I end up leaving it. But if I can get myself into a routine and a sort of schedule, I feel like it'd be better. And then the next one is to reach 3,000 subscribers. So again, I had a subscriber goal last time, which we absolutely smashed. But this one, I felt like, was definitely a lot more ambitious, because this is literally double, well, just short of double what we have now. And honestly, I'm not even really fussed if we don't hit it. I don't think I was fussed with the other ones. To be fair, subscribers aren't like the most important thing to me. To me, they're just a number that represents the amount of people that I know I could potentially help, or that just have support wise. But I'm not like, oh yeah, we need to get to this much and this is really, really important, I'm not going to obsess over it. Just like a little, it'd be cool if we could hit this, but I'm really not fussed if we don't hit it at all. The next one is, it's not ambitious at all, it should happen, and I don't even know really why I put it on here, but I put to start Testosterone, which hopefully, all things going well, what I've been told is that it should be happening March, April time this year. So hopefully that goes to plan, hopefully something doesn't go wrong, or waiting times don't go up and something happens and it gets delayed. You know, realistically speaking, I'm going to start this year at some point. I do just hope it is when the nurse had said it should be, which is around March, April time. I mean, if it's sooner, I'm not going to complain, obviously, I'll take it, but please, I've waited so freaking long. The next goal is just to walk more. I have put a little bit specifically underneath to walk for a minimum of 30 minutes at least 2 times per week, and to take Riley with me, but he's getting old, he could do me a bit of exercise. But again, that's a little bit more realistic. I just want to get out a little bit. I don't really do anything out apart from going to see family, that's about it, and go to appointments if I have appointments, but I don't really go out and do stuff, so it'd be nice just to get out. I would have put every day, but again, I feel like it's not realistic. I don't see myself getting up every day. There are days where you're busy, or there's days where you just can't be arsed, and I'm not going to put that down as a goal because I know I'll just feel bad if I don't do it. So at least 2 times a week is more than achievable. If I achieve that, I'll be like, yeah, I achieved something, and then I can do more. And the last one is just to get into a daily routine, because that's something I've never really been able to do, is get into an actual routine. Something that I do every single day without fail, that makes the days have some sort of structure and be the same. So for example, I don't get up at around the same time every day. I don't do something as soon as I wake up. You know, I've tried to like wake up as soon as I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, go downstairs, have some breakfast, and at least have that. I don't really do anything else. But I feel like that's more achievable now because I've got a prescription for my sleeping pills again. And although I've got sleeping pills and I am now able to get a little bit more sleep, I'm not going to put another sleeping goal like I did last time, so that's ridiculous. I just want to sleep alright. The daily routine thing kind of adds into that a little bit, but it's not specific, and again, it's more achievable to just have a daily routine. I'm pretty happy with the goals that I have made, and hoping that I am going to stick to them, I am going to be able to achieve them. Again, I've not really done daily goals anymore because I feel like whenever I set myself something that I need to do every single day, it takes a while for me to get used to doing something every single day. So I know that everyday goals aren't something that I am able to stick to very easily, and then I just feel like shit when I've got this goal to do something every single day and I don't do it. So I want to put more realistic goals down there, I wanted to do some things that were less specific but had some specification, I guess. Try and do some things. Again, there's some things that I did achieve and so aren't on there anymore, and there's things that I've still carried over that I do still want to work on, so hopefully they'll go well. Also, I want to know if you've got any goals for this year, so if you do, leave a comment down below, let me know what they are, let me know how you're going to achieve them, we'll have a bit of a chat. My voice is still weird. And yeah, we can just discuss what we want to do for the year. So anyway, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe down below to see more from me. I upload a new video every single Monday, and hit that bell button to be notified when I upload a new video. And if you want to, you can follow me on social media. It'll all be on the screen now. It's all Jay's Journey FTM. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Come on the journey, and I'll see you in the next video.